Hello, future guests of Lord Narcissus. Welcome. This is Clareton Park, right around the corner. I bought the house 3 weeks ago, and although it doesn't look like I've done much work, prep is many times more work than the actual work. It's wound care. I had to excavate and clean Lord Narcissus to find where urgent care was needed, apply urgent care, and then plan and design how I'm going to put things together. So what I show you today might not be exactly what is, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty close. And here we are. One of the first things I had to do, the power line was detached because of an enormous amount of vines that had grown up there. And I was a little concerned that it was going to be expensive, but it turned out to be the power company's responsibility. There were tons of vines growing up here, and I tore them all out and cleaned it up, organized this, just nasty weeds. This had vines growing all over it. This is the sunroom. I decided to leave these two, the door and the window open, and incorporate this in and use it as a heat sink. It works very well, and even though it might seem less efficient, it's going to cost less to heat the place and be more comfortable. These doors were in the basement, many of them original, or doors that I took off of the bedrooms upstairs. But this is a refrigerator. I have everything's ordered and coronavirus backed up, but it really doesn't matter to me because I have a lot of other work to do. But I have a washer and dryer coming, a stove coming, the dishwasher just came, and underneath this is the old root and cool cellar. There's already a little opening in the concrete for a phone line, but I'm going to open that up even more and install plumbing and a gas line for the stacked washer and dryer, which is going to stand beside the refrigerator here. And I'm going to have some sort of resting area, a chair or something, plants. I do believe that this scared a lot of people away from the place. This stained leaking, it was stained from a previous roof. And most people think that skylights, they're just scared of skylights because of them leaking. But the skylights are in fine shape. And I think I might just keep this linen and paint over it, sanitize it and paint it, or remove it and replace it. I'm not exactly sure. But this is the only radiator that wasn't original with the place. The original one cracked, and they installed this crappy one. Not crappy, but the original radiators are all from McKeesport. This is the living room. I'll have a couch here. These very narcissistic chairs are going to go out on the porch to judge everyone driving by. This is a wood-burning stove. The first night I slept on really nasty carpet right there and burnt a log and was relieving a lot of stress. All of the trim is oak. And underneath this nastiness is beauty just waiting. This is the only original window, but as you can see, it has one of its counterweights and works. I love it. And that glass is dirty. It will become clean. I was worried about the newer windows that were installed. I didn't clean this one yet. I thought it had the seals broken. There were stuff growing inside the panes, but I cleaned the front ones off, and the windows are great. Let's see. I'm not sure. I don't think that this was original. The built-in. This I took the doors off because I'll be doing the trim and the sanding the floor, but they're glass pane doors, and the original hardware is still here, and everything is oak. But even the original, it has shellac on it, which is common for its age. And shellac, you have to remove the coating with stripper or some other mechanical means, but sandpaper will not work because it'll gum it up, which is why a lot of people just let it go. But even, I don't think it was sanded when it was originally put in. It was just shellacked. So my assumption is it's actually going to look better after I sand it. I've done 4 floors. Floors are easy, they go fast, but trim is very slow. That's obviously newer hardware, and everything works. It's just filthy. I just need to replace the light. I got a nice 5000K light here instead of the ugly yellow ones. So this is going to be the dining room. I'm going to put in my nice wood table right here. And I installed this door, which was taken off and just in the basement, and the other door in the living room, so I can isolate the kitchen. And so the kitchen, I think, was also a big reason people were scared of this place. The plumbing, which caused some molding underneath, was leaking right here, which is why they had the water turned off, because to fix this valve, you had to install the main shut-off valve, which was $350, and I don't know how much that would cost to get fixed, but I don't think any plumbing is cheap. So I got the shut-off valve and the water turned on, and replace this, and then I found out that the faucet was leaking, so I had to replace the faucet I just replaced it with a cheap one. I'm probably going to redesign. I like large basin sinks, so eventually I think I'll have a large basin sink in there. And the refrigerator was old. The freezer door didn't even shut on it. Poor renters. But this stove, it works. The oven is broken, and I have a Samsung. Everything is on back order because of the coronavirus, and it doesn't really matter to me. I got my refrigerator. The dishwasher came, but again, I'm going to put the dishwasher right here. I think I'm going to have an under cabinet refrigerator here and a new Samsung stove here. I have to install a hood. And I'll run an exhaust vent. Oh, no, the exhaust vent, I found a spot in the chimney. So I'll have a hood and the exhaust vent go into the chimney. My bedroom while I'm working, which is down here in the mother-in-law apartment. I slept on the floor, on the carpet. The second day I had it was really gross right there. But I had a heater. It was freezing. I had a electric heater blasting me because the water was turned off, because I needed to get these valves installed by a professional before I could do any work, because that was beyond my capacity. This is my little room, and here's the basement. It's going to be it's a workshop. The vast majority of my possessions are tools. I have tools, art, and memorabilia. That's about what I have, and a bicycle that's been with me for decades. Hot water heater came with it, 4 years old. It's in great condition. I installed that. This is a 20,000 ventless gas heater. It's burning a little dirty at the moment, but most of the time it burns blue, and it's incredibly efficient. It heats this is the living room floor right here, and the kitchen floor, and all the excess heat goes up, heats the floor, and I'm tweaking it, balancing it, so because this keeps it so warm and efficient. The thermostat is right here for the high efficiency boiler, which sends heat throughout the entire house with water and the original cast iron pipes. But you can obviously this copper is all relatively new and in excellent condition. I'm just so excited, and it's wonderful. This is the combustion exhaust tube, and that's where you lose your little bit of efficiency with this type of boiler. This, in a modern house, you would kill yourself or give yourself cancer, but there's so many cracks and leaks. You know, the seal on this house is such, and whenever I'm sleeping, I shut this door, so you know, the gas is mostly staying here, and I just get radiant heat. Plus, you know, the boiler does kick on. I have to have it set at 70 for it to turn on at all. With just this going, it's insane. But right here is, I'm going to have to put a T, run a iron pipe gas line through here into, this is the old root cellar and cool cellar. I found some original cool, and the doors were over there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to have drainage plumbing come in. I'm gonna install drainage plumbing, supply line, and electrical, and the gas, all through here. So I was going to do the woodwork first, but I decided to put that on pause and do that. There's a toilet here. I had to rip all of this plumbing out because it was just ready to explode. And the toilet, I think I'm going to retire because I believe I'd have to jackhammer and replace the drain. So I'm going to, I think right now, eventually make a little kitchenette here, a little tiny fridge, slop sink, maybe my own washer and dryer. I'm not sure. But this is going to be, you know, kitchen, bathroom, shower. That is the basement. And it's walks out. There. Go back up. So once I get the upstairs done, I will start working on that and be in one of the guest rooms. So tape, it's all original. I don't know if you can see it, but it's wavy glass. Oh yeah, there it is. Ah, I love it. The original owners let vines come up and tear up a little bit of this. But just gotta bleach it, clean it, and everything's in great shape. This is the porch. My Narcissus chairs are gonna go there. Some of the wood's in not bad shape, but it'll all be beautiful when it's sanded and has polyurethane on it. Oak is super hard. It's really amazing stuff. This is probably some of the worst, but it'll come right back. There was a dog that I think tore up a bunch of this. So this is the upstairs. Master bedroom A, master bedroom B, bedroom C. This is where I will be staying whenever I'm working on the mother-in-law apartment. This is going to be the cheap Airbnb room with a super nice Sealy Posturepedic Twin XL right here. And I'm gonna put my little faux wood desk right here, and there's just gonna be enough space to sleep and diddle on your computer. There's no power in this room yet. I just have a light. So I'm probably gonna have to run a power line here as well. Or maybe snag it, I don't know, from over here. This is bedroom B. It's all plaster, which is part of why this house is so efficient. It must weigh 1 billion pounds. Because yesterday I did an experiment. It was a pretty stable 44 degrees out. I had it at 70 degrees here. I turned both of my heaters off, the boiler and the gas heater, and it stayed at 70 degrees for 8 hours. It's insane. But I've never repaired plaster before with plaster, and I don't want, I need a place to practice a little bit, and time is of the essence. And I didn't want to put drywall up in here because I was afraid drywall would expand and contract at different rates than the plaster. So I used cement board, 1/4-inch cement board, which you use in like bathrooms, but it's non-absorbent, it's mold resistant, and it seems very strong. And then I just put mud, drywall mud, and 2 more passes, and that line will disappear, and you won't even know that it's up there. This closet in bedroom B, I'm just gonna clean because it's all original in here and it's all in good shape. It looks a little old, but it has so much character. The closet in bedroom B, bedroom A, it had major cracks here. A little settling, and it had molded out, so I had to bleach it and repair it. But this was beyond saving, so that'll be completely painted. However, I am going to do the trim, which the trim I already started. I've done several floors, but trim is a lot different. It takes a lot more work. Definitely worth it. And I had to work with different tools for trim than on the floor. This is my Armada. That is a oscillating detailer, random orbit sander, belt sander, 3.5-inch grinder with carbide tip bits, and a 7-inch grinder. Here are some of my other favorites. Completely essential tools, but not much work, major work. It's all finishing work, which I'm pretty good at. Like I said, the windows are clearer than they look, and there you can see the coke works going just a little bit. My 2 Ubers. Gotta give a nod to the Ubers. That is Grey Cat and Sour Cherry. So this is the master bedroom. A. Bathroom. It's functional. It's funky. I'll definitely be doing some work here, but I love the sink. I love the tile. This, I don't know. Yeah, that. It works. It's kind of funny. It's got a really funny switch, really high. But I think I'm going to replace this with an LED bar. But the medicine cabinet, I love. It's built into the wall. And again, everything is oak. Well, it's isolating some dust. I hope you enjoyed your tour. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to Lord Narcissus at week 3.